Welcome to this high-stakes collision, a game here late in the season featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, both looking to move up big time. Ducks will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the Badgers with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled there by the defense.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Can he get them on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
Oh, what a grab! Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the Badgers are in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Badgers. This quarterback on fire today.
You game started, this offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field, 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Second down, they're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying on top of the lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Etienne. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They mix it up with a run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a first down. Hey, we have been seeing this for so many years, so many decades. Wisconsin with the ability to run the football is just a thing of beauty.
Pulls it in. It's Knight. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Badgers will have first and 10 here. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Great connection there for 6 points.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the for a touchdown.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks free. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Badgers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Comes the point after attempt. They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Throws it to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Ducks will have to kick this away. See if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Takes the handoff again. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Scanning the field. It's Etienne. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And he finds the running back in the flat.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after the great hit. A solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Etienne. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the Badgers are in the red zone now. Catch made on the left side. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Touchdown, Wisconsin. Still no answer for this offense. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go inside the 40. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Breaks into open space. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Etienne. Finds his target, and it's complete. The Badgers will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Touchdown, Badgers. This passing game is still on fire.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he takes this from inside. That's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick this away to begin the second half. inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it in the open. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he throws his third interception of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's reeled in. It's Knight. They bring him down after a short gain there. Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the Badgers are starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Hold. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First and long now after the penalty. He decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Looking to pass here on second down. Turns it loose downfield. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
2nd down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wide out. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Looking to pass. It's Etienne. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's an out route, the catch made. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw to.
Touchdown, Wisconsin. They couldn't stop him there. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And here's the return from just inside the 25. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had a goal in the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, 2nd down now.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in, it's Rourke. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that catch is hauled in. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
It's 2nd down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Let's go.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback to stop him for a loss.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to throw. It's Starks. Deep shot toward the end zone. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Makes it look easy. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Turn begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Badgers.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It starts. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. They have punted away for the 4th time today. The punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
2nd down play coming up. It's an option look. Pitches to the back.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Tailback with another carry. Fights through a tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the Badgers will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the 1st time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to...
He's looking deep down the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
It's a quick grab.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And a powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Back to pass. It's Starks. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Comes up with the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's ETN. Back-to-back deep shots. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And so one more big play to punctuate this winning performance by the offense. That's it, game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated.